welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. Yes, I'm doing it. After a long time we're talking about it, I am doing it now, okay? Let's praise God for that. So today's look is what I like to call summer skies, because as you can see, we have some oranges and yellows and some little purples and all kinds of colors going on in there. It reminds me of summer skies. I love summer. Summer is my favorite season, and I am just so waiting for it. Like, I just be glad when it gets here. I like spring, but summer is my favorite, okay? So let's get right into this look. If you have any questions, anything like that, please feel free to comment below. Hey, and since you're here, and I know you about to go in with this makeup look, but since you're here, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you know you want to, because I will be doing more of these looks here on this channel. So go ahead and hit subscribe, and then hit that bell so that you know every single time when I upload a new makeup video. Because I promise I'll be back, and you're gonna want to be part of the family and friends so you won't miss it, okay? So let's get into this look. Alright, so as you can see, I already have one eye done. And so let's get right into it. Let's pull you closer. Yes, there you are. And I'm gonna try really hard to look in the lens and talk to you guys, but it's kind of hard when I'm looking at the screen because I'm looking at my face and making sure everything looks good on camera. So, hey y'all, I see you, but I'm looking at me too, okay? So, let's get right into it. So as you can see, I already primed. This eye is ready to go. You can use any primer that you like. I just used a primer for this particular look because the colors are really like watercolored, you know? So it's not really popping in your face saturation. So you need something that's going to really help it stand out as much as possible, and especially if you have like hyperpigmentation on your eyelids, which I kind of do. So I just went in and used a primer to help kind of mute that hyperpigmentation and to help the colors stand out and last longer. So I will be using where are they? These two palettes right here. This is the Zulu by Juvia's palette, and this is the Warriors by Juvia. I'm using these two right here. The two brushes I will be using, let me find the other brush, here we go. I'll be using only these two brushes right here. So we got like a blending brush, and then we have a flat sort of blending brush as well. These are the only two brushes I will be using. Well, let me take that back. I will be using a angle brush to apply my liner. But these are the two main brushes that I will be using to create this look. So you don't need a whole lot of fancy brushes to create this look. So here we go. The first color, I'm going into the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. All these bright colors. My attempt here is to create this, you know, sunset, summer sky look that I really like. See that? Yes. So let's do it. First color I'm gonna go into is this orange color with my fluffy blending brush. Just pick up some color there. And I'm going to take this a little bit above the crease. Not in the crease, but a little bit above the crease. the tricky part about doing one eye first and then going and doing the other one is that if you're trying to match, you know, the same blend technique and everything. Normally I would, you know, do both eyes at the same time, or you know what I mean, I'll go in, focus, thank you. I will go in this eye and then go and match the other side, you know, that kind of thing. It helps you get it a little bit more even. But for the sake of time and not trying to make this first video super long, I figured I would go ahead and just do one eye first, so that way, you know, you will be sitting here for like 20 minutes watching me do this. But if you like longer makeup videos, just let me know, comment below. So as you can see, I'm just taking this color and I'm just doing a back and forth motion and doing a very light blend. I'm holding my brush at the bottom of the handles so that it gives me a really light blend. And I'm just putting that color on until I get the color payoff that I want. Alright, you're gonna leave for that for now. You're gonna wipe this brush off, and I'm using one of these brush cleaner things. You can get these out of Dollar Tree or department stores like TJ Maxx or Ross or any store, even Ulta or any makeup store like that. You know, they usually sell these things. I'm just wiping all that color off. I'm gonna go in with this yellow color using the same brush. And I'm just going to take this above this first color that I just placed. Be careful not to get it into the brow bone. Just take your time. Just sort of imagine the summer sky when it has those orange and yellow hues and sometimes purpley, turquoise green looking colors in the sky. That's what we're trying to emulate here. Now, it might be kind of hard for you guys to see on camera just how this yellow is picking up. I would have to say that yellow is probably the hardest pigment to put down on skin. Like it really is a hard color to do, so you really gotta be patient and just take your time and blend it. Just take your time until you get the color payoff that you want. So I'm good with that for now. The next color that I am going to take right underneath that orange is I'm gonna go in with this brown color right here. Kind of like a burnt sienna. And I'm gonna throw that right in my crease, right underneath that orange color that I placed first. I'm gonna put some lint on the brush. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's not very dark, which is okay. Just kind of setting the stage for the next color. Now that we got that down, wiping off the brush, I'm gonna take the Warriors palette and I am going to use this dark color right here. Just a little bit. Run that over the same area that we just placed that last color, right underneath the orange. And this is going to give you that little dimension. It's going to help also give shape to your eye as well. And we don't want this too dark because we're not really trying to create a smoky eye or anything. Just create shape. I'm gonna go back in, wiping off my brush again. Go back in that orange. Bring that out some more. Go back to my Zulu palette. Go back into this orange here. The thing about it, you just keep placing color, keep blending until you get the desired look. That's how art works. Have you ever seen an artist paint? You know, when you put the first stroke down, it's not the final stroke. Keep building and keep building and keep blending until they get the desired texture and the desired look they want. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that for now. We'll go back in, same brush, wiping it off. I'm also trying to remember exactly how I did the first eye. I'm gonna go in with this purple color down here. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to take this under the dark color that I just placed right on the outer corner of my eyelid. I'm going to definitely throw in some before and after pictures in this video so you can really see how this looks, because this camera and the lighting in here is not really picking up the vibrancy of the colors. Even though this is more of a watercolor look that I'm trying to create here, the colors are still a lot more vibrant than it's picking up on camera. But that's okay. Technology isn't perfect. You work around it. You work around it. Wiping out my brush, I'm gonna go back in with this dark color, just a little 1, 2, 3 dab into it, and just all right, now we're going to go into this green color right here. It's a little shimmer. All the other colors I've been using so far have been matte. This is the first shimmer that I'm placing, and it's this green color right there, using the same brush after wiping it off. I'm just going to place this right in the center, like so. And if you see that I'm not doing a lot of blending with this, I am just kind of placing it right there. Just place it. I'm gonna go back in my purple color now. After wiping this brush off, just tap a little and then just bring this in to blend both of those colors together. Awesome. Now I'm gonna go into this teal color right here. It's really pretty. And I'm going to place this sort of a little off from the center because I really still want that green to kind of peek through. All right, and I'm gonna just hit that green and put that right there. I really want to make it really nice and that green and bluish iridescent. Again, this camera and lighting is not picking it up very well. It is very beautiful. All right, wiping that brush off one more time. I'm gonna go in with this. It looks pink, but it's not really pink. It's really shimmery, kind of goldy, little flecks of pink and shimmer, like champagne almost. And I'm just going to take that color and just pop it right in the inner corner of my eye. And you could probably use a smaller brush, but I'll make it work. Because most of the times when I do my makeup looks, I use one brush. One brush to create all of my looks. Alright. I'll wipe that brush off just now and I'm just going to blend that up a little bit, like so. Now I'm gonna go back into my orange and yellow, and I'm just gonna go back and just make this a little bit more vibrant to match this side. And this time, instead of really wiping and blending, I'm going to just really more so just press the pigment into the area that I want it. Same thing with the yellow. Wipe the brush and place. Okay, think I'm okay with this. Now I'm just being like extra because that's just how I am, you know. I'm extra. Now we're going to take this brush. I haven't forgotten about it. And they're like, you said you're going to use 2 brushes. Got you. Going back into my Warriors palette, and I'm going to use this color right here. Okay. And I'm going to throw that right up into my brow bone, right up in the arch. And that kind of gives you that, if this was a summer sky and you saw a few clouds in the sky, this would be that. I don't know if you guys could pick up on it, but I watched a lot of Bob Ross as a kid. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, y'all need to Google him. But he used to come on public television, and I used to sit for hours and watch all the reruns of Bob Ross. And now Bob Ross is on Netflix. So sometimes I just zone out and I just watch Bob Ross. Because I just love the way he just blended his colors, and you know, I really think that he helped influence me to want to become an artist. And so yeah. So I think that I'm good with that. Now I'm going to go in with that 3rd brush, and I am using the Maybelline New York Eye Studio gel liner in black. And take your time with liner. I'm just pressing it right up against that lash line, creating small strokes. I'm not really trying to create a heavy wing or anything like that. Just a little. Caught myself licking my tongue out. I do that sometimes when I'm focusing. Alright. Just a little baby wing. Nothing too much. Nothing too much. Alright, now we're going to go in with a black liner by NYX. I'm just going to line the bottom lash line here. Waterline. take it a little below the lash line, just a little bit. Well, not too much below, just a little smidgen. You're going to take a Q-tip and we're going to smudge it. I like using Q-tips. A lot easier to use sometimes than brushes, and it's more comfortable. Especially if you're working on someone and they're kind of a blinker and you know they're a little bit skittish and they're a little bit scared for you to be close to their face, Q-tip seems to be a little more comforting to them. So for you makeup artists out there, kind of remember that. I'm gonna go in with this Q-tip and take some purple, place it on that Q-tip. Right, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna smudge it also on top of this black liner. Kind of blend it in. Right. Flip the other side. I'm gonna grab some of that green and place this right in the center, right here. Just like that. Grab a clean Q-tip. Anything mess you make. And that's how you do that. I'm taking my Mally Beauty Lift and Curl Mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras ever. The only downside to this for me is that it's not waterproof. Now we're going to be adding some lashes to really make this look stand out. And that, grab a light clip. Pop off any fallout. So that's the finished application of this eyeshadow look. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and my lashes off camera, and I will be right back to show you the finished result. So I don't know what happened to my last video clip showing the after look, but here are a few photos that I took using my ring light and my Samsung Galaxy Note 9. I absolutely love this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this first tutorial, and I hope you decide to join me for my next look. I had so much fun doing this. You guys, I love you so much, and thank you for watching.